Alright, so I did kind of a quick review on this knife right here. My wife got me for Christmas. So I got a little bit more info on this knife. So first off, the sheath is made from camel and cowhide. Like I said, it's done really nice. They did really nice on the pattern. It's kind of hard to see. There we go. Embossing on it. Real simple, but really nice. Stitched really good. It's actually double stitched like it should be. How do I know? I play around with leather working, so. But on to this. So they do have a website. It's called Ransack Viking. One of the knife makers actually has another website which is called Black Mamba Knives. So they've been in forging for a while, it looks like. So they're not like a new thing. What my wife read, two of them were friends and they used to do forging for motorcycles, custom motorcycles. So, but they do knives, firearms, things like that. Now, onto the blade. The blade. So, the blade is made, let me find it. It's got overall it's 12 inches, the 7-inch blade, 5-inch handle. It's actually really comfortable in the hand. The material used is 1095 and 15 and 20, which 15 and 20, I looked up, allows it, basically what it does is it helps the forging of high quality steels like 1080, 1095. So that's why they added it into it. So this blade's 15 and 20 and 1095 on it, and then it's heat treated. Now the thing that I read, like they do, what they like to do with their knives is leave the hammer marks in. They do that on purpose so you can see that it was handmade. So they're not going for on the blade. I mean, it's not, don't get me wrong, it's not like Big Nixon or whatever. But you can feel the pattern in it and whatnot, okay? And that's what the 15 and 20, I believe, what it does. It helps the flow of the pattern. But they will leave some hammer marks in it for aesthetic looks and to show people that they actually are hammering this out by hand. Now they do make other products besides just this is considered a camping knife, and then that's real. If I remember correctly, let's see. I'm gonna go back to the handle. Buffalo horn. Right there. So they're not sparing any expenses on giving you a nice quality knife. I'm not going to get into all the logistics of the swedge and all this and all that. Okay? It's a knife. It's a very simple knife. You know. So as long as it functions, feels good in the hands. Is this designed for a beating? No. And you can see right there, it's pinned at the bottom. So, can't tell you if it's like a rat tail tang or not, because I don't know. But their thing is trying to make knives in a older fashion and traditional fashion. That's their thing. They have Viking axes. They do work with D2 steel, all kinds of steels. They try to keep it on the higher end steels. Like they have, let me bring it up. It's a double-headed axe. I'm just getting a photo here. Here we go. That is made, let's see what it's made out of here. It has the specs. I'm not seeing it on this right now. But I'm sure if you contacted them, they'd give you the specs of what it is. But they have a double-headed axe, which is really, let me see if you can see that. Actually really nice double-headed axe. And kitchen sets, you name it. They even have a pizza cutter. They actually have a katana. Let me see here. It's kind of like a katana, cross between a katana and a machete. And it's all Damascus form. And the price on it's actually not really bad. Just like $225 for it. Is it traditional? No, it's not. And it's made of 1095. So I think it's really neat that they try to do traditional. Like, hopefully the camera's picking it up. May not be. They try to make all, like, the Viking axes basically traditional as much as possible, with the Viking embossing on the metal and everything. Might pick one up. Price point on this knife right here, it's like $85, $90. That's it. That's not bad for a 1095 hand forged knife. You know, some people charge more than that. You know, I see a lot of these new knife companies popping up all over the place, and charging pretty much sometimes astronomical prices. And then you get people like this, which this alone, even though this knife isn't very big, it takes a long time to do. And they do it because they love to do it, not because I can make a lot of money. I mean, you could get into all these different things like titanium handle scales and all this, but in the end, it's a knife. I look at, is it going to function? Is it going to function well? Do I like a knife to look nice? Absolutely. Like this one looks really nice. It's really like more of that hunting look knife. Too many people nowadays, they want to go sleek. They want to go with the word tactical. I hate that word. Hopefully next year I'm going to be getting a what they call a tactical katana, and we'll see the differences. Is it worth calling it a tactical sword? I mean, a sword's a sword. It's going to do one thing, just like a knife is only going to do one thing. It only has one purpose: cut stuff. That's it. That's all it's going to do. That's all it's meant to do, you know. But they even have on their website kitchen knives too, and they're all carbon steel. I have to oil this one still so it doesn't rust. It even tells you oil them because they will rust. All others are high carbon knives, and they do engravings. They might do a custom job. I don't know. I haven't contacted them to see. But they do make, like I said, kitchen knives, and they're Damascus. So this is a really nice knife. It's not very heavy. It's actually really light in the hand. It's really nimble. So, and I remember seeing knives like this when I was a kid, which a lot of times you don't see anymore. You know, like I said, everyone's going for that sleek look, which is fine. Me, I just want a knife that's going to work and not going to get me killed, period. Just like a sword, you know. I want it to be able to work and not kill me. So if anybody's interested, like I said, check them out. Ransack Knives. Spelled the same way you say it. Ransack, or excuse me, Ransack Viking Knives. So there's 2 guys who do the artistry work. So there's like 3 of them total. Let's see. And they're super easy to find. They're also on Etsy, so you can find them there. Mark Volosky and Virgil Shovelhead are the artists that create the stuff on their webpage. And they do some really, really nice stuff. Like they have a pizza cutter now that my wife wants to get. And they'll personalize it for you. So I think they just came out with it because there's no price for it right now. So I think they just came out with it. But it's a kind of a neat little thing. Let's see if the camera will get it. It's a neat little pizza cutter. So if you're looking for something different, something a little bit traditional, old school style, check them out. Like I said, a lot of their knives are $10.95, and like I said, they do D2, and the handles are all wood, or wood with bone on them too. So, and they all come with a leather sheath. So, something for you guys to check out, since I know a lot of you like knives, which is fine. My wife wanted to get me something different, so, and this thing's nice looking. I'll probably use it around the house. It's just too nice to take outside and beat the hell out of. I have other knives for that. So that's what I got for you guys. Samurai Sunday is going to be a little different. Thinking about going, I'm probably going to go live Sunday for Samurai Sunday about 8 o'clock in the evening. So that should give people plenty of time to have had dinner or whatever, or if you're going somewhere, you know, because I know time's different back east. And then that way, if the Vlads want to jump on, it should be morning time for them, and they'll be able to jump in if they want to jump in. So, don't know if Tuesdays we might do lives for a permanent thing. I don't know yet. I'm playing around with it right now. So Sunday, 8 o'clock, New Year's Eve, Samurai Sunday will be a live for everybody who's interested. So that way everybody knows right now. Yeah, it'll be, my wife is just telling me, that's Pacific Standard Time. So West Coast time, 8 o'clock. So, and I know Joe, he says he's going to be working, but he'll try and pop in, which that kind of sucks, but probably goes with his job because he's in the media industry. So hopefully we can see Joe drop in on that. And that's it, because I know a lot of people were kind of disappointed they missed out. So I want to make sure I got that out there for everybody. Sunday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, live. So